Hello, welcome to our channel. Please subscribe for more updates, as we keep you updated with your favorite celebrities. To the world, Selena Gomez is the epitome of resilience, a chart-topping singer, Emmy-nominated actress, and entrepreneur who rose above heartbreak, industry pressures, and chronic illness with grace. But behind the curated posts and red carpet gowns was a growing storm, one that few saw coming. Now, in the wake of her recent hospitalization, the painful truth has begun to surface. Selena was suffering, quietly, deeply, and alone. Her collapse wasn't sudden. It was a slow descent masked by makeup, masked by smiles, masked by a woman who had become too good at hiding her pain in plain sight. Over the last few months, fans watched Selena travel the world, attend fashion weeks, appear on talk shows, and promote her brand, Rare Beauty. She looked radiant, poised, unshaken. But behind the scenes, insiders now reveal that Selena was holding herself together by a thread. She was tired all the time, a close friend shared. Not just physically, emotionally. It was like she was performing wellness rather than living it. Even during glamorous events, staff noticed her taking breaks to rest in silence. She avoided late-night industry parties. Her social interactions grew more sparse. And her Instagram captions shifted, less bubbly, more reflective. Still, few questioned her. She was Selena. She always pulled through. Right. Selena has lived with lupus, a life-threatening autoimmune disease, for nearly a decade. But what many didn't know is that she had recently been experiencing increased flares, chronic fatigue, and emotional instability, signs that her condition was worsening. There were red flags, her doctor later confirmed. But she downplayed them. She didn't want to disappoint anyone. This mentality, to push through, to stay strong, became her shield. But that shield began to crack. Friends say she became withdrawn, sleeping more, eating less, and frequently canceling plans. She confided in very few people. Her silence was her cry for help, a cry no one heard in time. On top of her health issues, Selena faced the relentless pressure of celebrity life, expectations to be happy, perfect, productive. For someone who has spoken openly about her mental health struggles in the past, the combination of physical illness and emotional fatigue was too heavy. It's not just her body that gave out, said a source close to her team. It was her mind. She needed rest, but also peace, and she hadn't had either in a long time. Behind every glamorous post was a woman aching for stillness, for relief, for someone to ask, "Are you really okay?" While many in her inner circle missed the signs or assumed she was just tired, Benny Blanco, her partner, saw through the illusion. He noticed her growing silence, her withdrawn eyes, her forced laughter. Benny reportedly cleared his schedule weeks before her hospitalization and stayed close. And when the day came that her body finally broke down, he was the one who called the doctors. Selena was rushed to the hospital after experiencing severe symptoms. Dizziness, shortness of breath, and extreme fatigue. Doctors described it as a dangerous flare-up of lupus, worsened by stress and emotional overload. She waited too long, her physician revealed. Her immune system was overwhelmed. It wasn't just a flare. It was a crisis. In that moment, the glamorous image faded. All that remained was a young woman, exhausted and vulnerable, needing help. Once the news broke, fans across the world were heartbroken. Many revisited old photos and videos, seeing the subtle signs they'd missed. She was screaming without a sound, one fan tweeted. "We were praising her strength, when we should have been asking if she was okay." As Selena begins her recovery, sources say she's determined to do things differently this time. To prioritize herself, her health, her peace. And this time, she's not alone. Benny remains by her side. Her team is being more protective. Her fans are more aware. And the world has, finally, begun to listen. Selena's story is a sobering reminder that even the brightest stars can be hiding shadows. That the people who seem the strongest are often fighting the hardest battles, in silence. Let this be a wake-up call, not just for her, but for all of us. To look closer, to ask deeper, to listen more carefully. Selena, we see you now. We hear you. And we're here, not for the glamour, but for the girl who just needed to be asked if she was okay. Thanks for watching and see you guys on the next video.